Rich Barnett, Mark Searcy back here at the Graph Event Center, McCook Community College for Game 3 of our 4-game marathon here in the first round of the Cattle Trail. Southwest and Dundy, County-Stratton. This will be the 1 and the 8 seeds, Mark, when they go to seeding on this. Both teams, DCS only played 1 game, and that was a big one against Creek Valley at home on Saturday. Southwest, you had a chance to watch them. Suffered a defeat at Hayes Center against Maywood Hayes Center. Won on Thursday against Medicine Valley. So here we go. It's a DCS team, a lot of confidence. They haven't won too many games the last couple of years, but they got more confidence now, don't they?
Yep, they do indeed. Under first-year head coach Matt Schaub, has the girls believing they can be competitive, and got some players led by Alyssa Snyder, their senior leader, and then the young sophomore Clara Spargo, another great athlete. Give them a couple of players that can make things happen, so they're hoping to do some good things. Conversely, Southwest, as you said, 1-1 on the year. They had a nice win against Med Valley, and came back and lost a tough one to Maywood Hayes Center, but right in the ball game. And so this should be a competitive game. Southwest is going to be the home squad on the scoreboard. White jerseys with the blue numerals and blue trim. DCS will be the visitors with their maroon uniforms with the gold numerals and gold trim here for the DCS Lady Tigers.
Have you done the lineups?
Oh, nope. I can sure do those, Rich.
Go to the lineups.
Okay. It'll be number 1, Anastasia Gallegos, 5'6" junior. Number 4, Allison Van Pelt, 5'4" junior. Number 14, Bryn Lampy, 5'7" senior. And also number 20, Kyra Nelms, the 6-foot sophomore. And number 23, Atlee Nelms, the 5'9" junior. Head coach for the Rough Riders, Dennis Hengen. Assistant coaches are Kim Barnett and Rudy Kennedy. For the DCS Tigers tonight, number 1, Clara Spargo, 5'9" sophomore. Number 5, Kennedy Bailey, 5'3" sophomore. Number 2, Lexi Yurkowski, 5'2" sophomore. Number 23, Alyssa Snyder, 5'6" senior. And number 24, Lainey Lutz, a 5'6" junior. For head coach Matt Schaub, assistant coach is Laura Cleason.
Southwest looking to get back in the championship for a second straight year. They made it there last year, lost to Maywood Hayes Center in the championship. And again, DCS with Coach Schaub, new coach this year. I watched him in the summertime. I think you did too. We're here at the MCC Summer League, and they have improved a lot in confidence and just playing more basketball during the offseason playing. And they got some athletes. I know like Clara Spargo is a tough son of a gun when it comes to, she ran cross country. She's been battling some hip injuries a little bit. Ran cross country. I think she plans to play volleyball next year. Basketball, she's a great track and field athlete. Yep,
she's just a great all-around athlete and hoping to do some good things this year on the basketball court.
Here we go.
Can I have a pin,
Oh,
Rich?
I forgot. I stole your pin. Sorry about that. It'll be Spargo and Karen Elms jumping to midcourt as here we go, ready for basketball. Game 3, quarterfinals, first round of the Cattle Trail, tip control by Southwest. Gallegos looking at dumb it inside to Van Pelt and stolen away. Schneider got in the pass lane. Home run passed way too high for Kennedy Bailey. Goes out of bounds.
She goes over head over heels and out of bounds. It'll be Rough Rider basketball. Up in the stands, top row there.
Jerry Chambers up there in the front. Mr. KU Jayhawk himself.
Yes, yes.
What an arm. And bounce pass by Southwest. Van Pelt against pressure across the timeline on Atlee Nelms. Now it's Trucks on the far, or on Lampy, sorry, on the far side. And here we go. Southwest against a man-to-man pressure early. Right side now it's Van Pelt. On a wing right side. Little pick and roll action with Atlee Nelms. Didn't roll.
Yeah.
High post now to Nelms. Looking to maneuver. Kickoff Lampy. Jumper from the wings on the way and good. Southwest off to a 2-0 lead.
Great passing there, Rich, by the Rough Riders. Just looking for the open person, and jump shot by Lampy goes down.
Van Pelt with a steal, but was out of bounds, tried to touch it, and out of bounds first, and it'll be Dundy County-Stratton basketball on the side.
Yeah, great effort there, just couldn't keep it in play.
Winner of this game will play Decatur Community. Oberlin with a big win over Juanita Palisade earlier today. Schneider across the timeline, trying to get control of the dribble left to right on the offense against the man-to-man Southwest. Pressure, we're just in the way, 2-0 Rough Riders, a minute gone. On 103.9 The Hawk and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel as well. Hit that subscribe button, please, and helps us with our numbers. Loose ball picked up by Gallegos. And here comes Southwest off a DCS turnover. Van Pelt has the top of the circle. High post now to Nelms. Van Pelt has it, lost it. Nelms comes back. Jumper from the wings going to be on the way and in and out. Rebound. Lampy putbacks on the way and good. Lutz kind of mistimed her jump that time where she probably would have had the rebound.
Lampy, all 4 of the Rough Riders points here early in this contest.
Lutz in backcourt. Schneider has it. Across the timeline, home run pass down court. They beat Southwest down the court. Spargo, she thought she had a teammate over there to dump it off. There was nobody there. Should have just taken the shot. Gallego shots up and missed that time. Was that Schneider on the block?
Yeah, it was indeed.
Schneider on the block.
Listen, she's a great athlete too. Senior this year.
No question about it. Ran on that 4x1 relay that placed the state meet last year, last spring, and going to be a foul against Southwest on the block. Going to be team foul number 1 against the Rough Riders.
That one going against Gallegos, her first. Snyder down to inbound it for the Tigers.
2-3 zone look once again for Southwest of the inbounds. They find Spargo, jumper inside the lane, a little off the mark, rebounded by Nelms. And here comes Gallegos the other way, right to left in the offense. Rough Riders 1-1 on the season. Van Pelt has it right or left side wing on the dribble. Lob way over the head of Nelms. Even at 6 feet, it's over her head. And back to Dundy County-Stratton.
The games we've seen today, Rich, the girls' games, a lot of pressure on both sides of the court. So we're seeing that again here in this matchup.
A little full court pressure, 2-2-1 full court pressure applied by Southwest. Spargo had to tie the shoe, and here we go. And we're going to foul and going to be on a block against Bryn Lampy against that pressure as Yurkowski was bringing the ball up, and that'll be team foul number 2 against the Rough Riders in the quarter. Yurkowski off the inbounds, looking for a maroon shirt as DCS maroon and gold in this one. Schneider has it on the move. Little Euro step off the glass, missed it. Rebound put back by Spargo's on the way, missed it. Rebound and controlled by Atlee Nelms for Southwest.
Yeah, Spargo's had a couple attempts today, but just hasn't been able to knock him in. And a great drive there by Schneider to break through the defense.
Lampy across the timeline, right to left in the offense. Gallego goes to the bucket. Nice dump off to Nelms off the glass, and good unselfish pass, and it's 6-0 Southwest.
Yeah, great job. Drawing the defenders to her, dished it off late, and Nelms with the bucket.
Quickly to the way. DCS had a 2-on-1 off-balance shot that time by Kennedy Bailey. Missed the shot and a jump ball. Had a 2-on-1. Yep. You got a defender. You got your teammate right there, but didn't like to dump it off, and it goes back to DCS on the alternate possession.
Kimberly Escobar, number 3, the 5'2 freshman, checks in the lineup for the Tigers.
Inbounds pass Schneider. Spargo baseline. Out front, Yurkowski. They'll swing it now right side to Lutz. Jumper inside the lanes on the way. Missed and drew the foul. This Lutz girl, Maggie from a couple of years ago, little sister.
Yep, it is indeed.
So. It looks kind of like her, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, you had fun. You and Coach Freeland, how many gosh dang postseason games did you guys call over the years?
Several, and including 3 state championship games.
Wow.
So just couldn't quite get the wins, but they had a great ride there from 15 on to 19 there. So.
Coach Belkey retires at a young age. My gosh.
Then first-year head coach, I'm drawing a blank. He's down at Holders now.
Oh, yeah.
Matt,
Coach Thomas.
Thomas, yeah. Took him to the title game in 19. So
6-1, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for DCS. Here comes Southwest the other way with Van Pelt. Out front down to Lampy. 3 minutes gone in the quarter. Gallegos, they dump it down inside to Atlee Nelms. One power dribble off the glass is on the way and good. It's 8-1 Rough Riders.
Rough Riders taking advantage of their size differential that they have over this DCS squad, and a great entry pass there to Nelms.
Schneider has it. Spin move top of the circle now. It's Escobar. They dump it down to Spargo. Nelms just puts the hand straight up, threw the ball away to Lampy, and it was Yurkowski on tied up. Alternate possession will go back to Southwest.
I suppose we got a young lady out in Benkelman listening to us, Rich.
Oh, my gosh. The one and only JW. Timeout on the floor, 8-1. Rough Riders back in 30 seconds. Next on 103. Oh, I didn't set my commercial. So let's go that route. Where'd my commercial list go?
Did you get it over there?
Let's try it over here. Gosh, my unorganized. Sorry about that, Mark.
All right. Big thank you to our great sponsors, Adams Bank and Trust of Indianola, Bud's Tire Repair, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital McCook, Decatur Health, Devaney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Happy Seed Store, Herman Jones Funeral Home, Kretzinger Construction, Landmark Implement, Lords, Mark's Pharmacy, McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, M&B Bank, NC Plus Corporate Seeds, North Supply, Quality Urgent Care, Runza, Sandhill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grow Yard, Southwest Public Power, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, Valley Farm Industries, Walgreens Supermarket, Juanita Care and Therapy Center, and Juanita Crossroads.
Old Jeanette's on a 2-week vacation. My gosh, you ever going to go back to work for crying out loud? Lame. Nelms takes a baseline, looking inside. Nelms to Nelms. Jumpers inside the paint on the way, missed it. To the white shirts, the putbacks on the way, and good from Karen Nelms. It's 10-1 Rough Riders.
Yeah, just a nice job there, getting great position down low, and Nelms able to put it in. And a great start to this game for Southwest.
Almost a halfway point coming up in quarter. Number one jumper baseline's going to be short that time by Urkowski. Loose ball picked up by Van Pelt, and here comes Lampy the other way. 10-1 all Rough Riders in the opener. Van Pelt has it left side against the man-to-man pressure. High screen from Nelms. Van Pelt now top of the circle. That's Truxa. Far side, Lampy. Got to get a score in that Southern Valley Cambridge game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Runner by Lampy's on the way. Missed it. Put back by Karen Elms on the backside. Got it shook off. It's 12-1.
Boy, offensive rebounds, Rich, have been the difference in this game. Southwest has had several, and they've led to easy putbacks. And they're up 12-1 here with 3:40 to go in the first quarter.
Lutz girls are cousins.
Cousins. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Cousins. Long three.
Thank you.
Schneider's on the way and good. Alyssa Schneider steps out for a three.
Thank you, Mr. Belkey or somebody with Jeanette, maybe?
No, yeah, it was you know who. She wanted the shot out, and she got it. 12-4, going to be a hold out front against DCS. That'll be the first team foul of the quarter against the Tigers.
That's on Escobar, her first. A couple subs checking in the lineup. That's Bailey back in for the Tigers, along with number 11, Emily Schack, a 5'8 freshman. A lot of good youngsters on this DCS squad. The future is going to be bright for DCS down the road. As Van Pelt up top with it for the Rough Riders.
Lampy has it now left side. And a 12-4 lead. Trucks the top of the circle. 3-minute mark coming up first quarter. Now Lampy. Nelms right near the sideline. A little collision there with Schneider, and they're going to say out of bounds off DCS last. That goes back to Southwest on the side. And now pass Lampy right below us, and she'll get the return pass. Skip pass now to Truxa. Wing jumper from about 13's on the way short. Rebound comes along to Kennedy Bailey. Still a 12-4 Southwest lead, quarter number one here from the Graf Event Center. Game number 3 of 4 in the first round of the Cattle Trail. Schneider in her way through. He weaves her way through.
Wow.
Threw one up, missed it. A little bit long, rebounded by Van Pelt. Threw the ball away. Jumper inside the lane. The leaner by Escobar is no good. Drew the foul.
Good job there by Escobar. Rich, update in that Cambridge game. 5:38 to go in the game. Southern Valley 51, Cambridge 17.
Holy smokes. Ooh, boy.
Southern Valley has everybody back, including All-Stater Anna Bose. They're going to be tough this year.
Oh, my. Wow. 12-4 ball game. 2:40 left in this one. Free throws on the way and good by Escobar. Picked up a win over Minden. I think they beat Elm Creek over the weekend as well. And Coach McDonald's got that team, and I'm sure he's pretty excited about that team this year. Free throw's going to be on the way in and out. Rebounded by Nelms. 12-5 ball game. Van Pelt across the timeline for the Rough Riders, right to left in the offense. Right side out of Truxa. Goes baseline now to Nelms. Annika Nelms looking to go baseline. Inside look to Karen Nelms, knocked out of bounds off of DCS last. We'll go back to Southwest. Tigers go to the bench. Spargo will check back in, and it'll be Lutz will check out. If we ever need any help on family trees, we know who we look for.
Exactly. Oh, nice play, Rich.
The inbounds, they go right to a cutting Karen Nelms and missed the layup that time. Schneider the other way with Spargo on her right. Spargo kind of fell down that time, tipped away, and recovered by Southwest.
Hopefully she's all right. Looks like she is. So.
Still 12-5 ball game. 2-minute mark coming up first quarter. Top seed Southwest against the 8 seed Dundy County-Stratton. Nelms has a baseline. Whip pass inside. Karen Nelms, left hands on the way, and good little baby hook that time. It's 14-5.
She's got 6. Good start to the game for her.
Schneider did the way for DCS, left to right on the offense. Picked up the big opening night win against Creek Valley last Saturday night, their place. Schneider, a little spin move against Truxa out front now. It is Kennedy Bailey. Escobar has it. Long threes on the way, an air ball that time by Shaq, a young freshman. It goes out of bounds, no touch. Southwest will get it back. Atlee Nelms and Asia Gallegos will check back in. Coach Hengen rotates right now about 7 girls. 14-5, Rough Riders lead. Can take it to a double-digit lead with a bucket right here. At 1:25 left first quarter. Atlee Nelms has a baseline. Out front now it's Truxa. They'll swing now top of the circle out of Van Pelt. Left side out of Gallegos. Onikanelm steps out. Three is going to be on the way. Missed it. Rebound tipped around. Loose ball picked up by DCS. Escobar has it far side. Stops. Sets up their half-court set. Kennedy Bailey, now Alicia Schneider. 1 minute left. Quick first quarter here from the Graf Event Center. Shack has it. Escobar top of the circle. Pressure by Van Pelt. Schneider steps out. Three is going to be on the way off the mark. Long rebound to Onikanelms. Now Truxa, 44 seconds left in the first quarter. 14-5 Rough Riders. Van Pelt has it. Left side. Lost to handle. Might have poked away by Escobar, and here comes DCS the other way. And a foul, going to be calling a push block against, I think it's Truxa, going to be the guilty party. And that'll be team foul number, that's 5? Yeah, that's 5.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's 5, so it's a 2-shot foul once again for, going to be Escobar.
Yep, officials.
Do they see it?
I think they're finally seeing it, so, yep. Yeah.
2-shot foul.
Again, everybody adjusting to that new rule this year. 5 fouls, we two shots, so no more 1-on-1, and then we reset the fouls after each quarter.
So it'll be, once again, Kimberly Escobar, young freshman at the line for a 2-shot foul.
And I have to get a sub back out because she can't check in.
Yeah, Shaq was in, and they, yep, exactly right. 14-5 ball game, 32 seconds left. Free throw is going to be on the way. The left-hander is on the way too strong. She'll get one more. DCS boys heading to the locker room. They will have the nightcap against Juanita Palisade after we're done here. 32 seconds left in this first quarter, 14-5 Rough Riders. Second free throw is going to be on the way. This one, backside of the iron, missed it. Onikanelms had position that time, but couldn't quite grab it. DCS comes out with it. Baseline now, Yurkowski looking inside. Spargo off the glass, and good position there at 14-7.
The first two of the game, and a big bucket there makes it just a 7-point lead here for Southwest.
Bella Stritt in the ball game for Southwest on the last dead ball. Onikanelms, a lob inside. Atlee Nelms on the move. Too strong off the glass. Rebound, Stritt got in there for the offensive board, then lost the handle, was fouled. It'll just be the second team foul against DCS. Southwest will have it underneath with 7 seconds left.
Yeah, 2 Tiger players were going for the ball, otherwise Snyder would have had it probably, but gets to the Southwest Rough Riders, they'll have it with 7.7.
People are going, Rich, you got to control the camera. No, I did not have control of the camera. Now I do. 14-7, Stritt off the inbounds. Now Van Pelt, and threw the ball away. Schneider has it with 4, with 3, with 2, through traffic, off the glass, and rolls in at the buzzer. And DCS with a quick spurt there to end the quarter, 14-9 lead. We go to the second. We're back to the Graf Event Center coming up in 1 minute on 103.9 The Hawk. Rich and Mark back here at the Graf Event Center. Good spurt there by DCS to end the quarter. They cut it down to a 5-point game.
Yeah, including a late bucket at the buzzer by Schneider. She has 5 to lead the way for the Tigers. Lutz with 1, Escobar with 1, and Spargo with 2 for the Tigers with their 9. For the Rough Riders, Kyra Nelms with 6, Atlee Nelms with 4, and Bryn Lampe with 4 as well. For the Rough Riders at 14 points.
Gallegos has it. Now it's Van Pelt. They'll swing it out left side on to Lampe. Karen Elms has it baseline. Skip pass to Gallegos. Right side. Baseline down to Lampe. Gallegos, boy, she steps in. There is nobody covering her, but did not. Karen Elms looking to go baseline. A little spin move. Tough shot on the way. Good.
Nice start to the game, Rich, for her. She's got 8, and she's had a lot of it on the inside in the paint area, and a nice move there by her.
16-9 ball game. We played a minute, almost a minute here in quarter number 2. DCS back in the half court. Bailey, top of the circle now. It's Yurkowski. Now it's Spargo. Had a bucket there in the opening quarter, and a hot pass right to her teammate Escobar right next to her, and out of bounds and back to Southwest.
A little too much mustard on that pass, so turnover back to Southwest. Big bucket for them to kind of maybe get back into control of this game, up by 7 with the basketball.
Lampy across the timeline. Van Pelt. Now Lampy, they'll swing it out left side out of Gallegos. Baseline out of Elms. Skip pass now. Van Pelt snuck in. Backside that pass. It's wide open all the time. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Lutz for DCS.
She kind of faded away instead of just going up strong there, and just a little short on the shot, and the Tigers get the rebound.
DCS in the half court once again. Kennedy Bailey. Now Escobar. Right side now it's Yurkowski. 16. That lob inside to Escobar. Missed the shot, and here comes Nelms off the defensive board. 16-9, Rough Riders by 7. Just underway, quarter number 2 here. First round game of the Cattle Trail basketball tournament. Far side, Van Pelt has it. Right side, the Rough Riders right to left in the offense. Nelms, jumpers on the way, missed it. Rebound DCS.
Good cut for her. Coming to the free throw line was wide open. Just couldn't get the jump shot to go down. And Tigers at the board.
Escobar has it. Baseline now. It's out front. Lutz now. It's Spargo, top of the circle. Little give and go. A nice job by Lampy. Got a hand on the passing lane. Knocked it around. Knocked out of bounds. And DCS will keep it. Schneider's back in for the Tigers. Truxa will check in for Van Pelt. Two-minute mark left, gone here in the second quarter. Inbounds past Schneider, looking for Cutter's baseline. Out, go baseline now. It's Yurkowski. Dump it down to Spargo. Little head and shoulder fake. Kick it out way out front now to Lutz. On the swing, it's Yurkowski. Baseline jumpers on the way, missed it. Loose ball picked up by Truxa for Southwest. Lead pass now, Gallegos. No number situation for Southwest. They actually walks.
Yep. She had stopped at the last second, and her momentum kind of made her carry her foot out, and a turnover. Right idea there, just couldn't quite get it executed.
Off the turnover, going back to DCS 16-9 ball game. We'll keep tabs on the other game at the other gym.
Yep, it is Rapo 11, Med Valley 7 in the girls' game after one quarter.
Well, I figured that's going to be a tight one in there as well. Sam Knowles got the coverage, 101.1 KFNF on that one. Schneider here, top of the circle. Southwest with a 7-point lead, 16-9. Quarter number 2. Spargo now left side. Schneider, top of the circle. And DCS needs to get some movement. 5-out kind of offense, so with a lot of cuts. Tipped out of bounds off Southwest. We'll go back to Dundy County-Stratton.
Good feeling giving Mr. Johnson a 20 over there.
Does he have the next game?
I don't know.
I would think this group would probably have
so,
two games in a row, but who knows? Inbounds pass, DCS kept the ball. Spargo has it top of the circle. 16-9 ball game. Oh, you got the cough drops in already?
I do.
Oh, my gosh.
Want to keep the throat lubricated there.
And a push behind is going to be called against Gallegos. They try to find Schneider on the low block. That's the first team foul against either team here in quarter number 2.
And her second personal. It's kind of been a lull in scoring here, Rich. It was 17-9, or excuse me, 14-9, and then just a one bucket by Southwest.
Off the inbounds, top of the circle now it's Lutz. Takes it left side corner. Schneider top of the circle as Gallegos following her around a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a great matchup all game long. We got a 3-second violation.
Oh, Spargo on the backside camping out. Didn't get a foot out of the lane. Goes back to back to Southwest in the turnover. Under the 5-minute mark. Team's going to get some scoring going here. Yes. It's 16-9 Southwest in quarter number 2. Truxa open, wing jumper from the left side's on the way, rolls off, and Spargo on the defensive board. Schneider the other way, weaves away through traffic. Whip pass backside. Open shot for Lutz, on the way, shot it short. Loose ball, scramble for it, jump ball coming. DCS will keep it.
Some nice shots here by both teams, just unable to get them to go through the hoop. And still 16-9, almost midway through the second quarter as number 11, Shaq, checking back in for the Tigers.
16-9 ball game. Winner gets, once again, Oberlin coming up in the semifinals, and that would be what time?
6:30 here at the college on Friday.
Right, against 6:30 start time. Loser will play, once again, Juanita Palisade in the consolation semifinal for the high school gym. Going to be double dribble against Schneider. Just undecisive. Going inside or kick it back out. And it goes back to, once again, Southwest.
First one to 20, Rich.
It might be. Or 30 at least.
Yeah, maybe 30, hopefully.
Up into 30 a little bit. Yeah. Baseline out, Annika Nelms. On the move with a dribble. Spin move, bounce pass, Karen Elms, low block, inside, missed the shot. Crash the board. It's going to be Karen Elms climbing the back, I think.
Should be, but let's see what the official call is.
Yep, it is. That'll be team foul number 2.
Just a little frustrated she missed that and tried to get the loose ball and the rebound. Got a late sub here.
Escobar going to check back in for DCS, and we'll check in for Yurkowski. And here we go. Schneider across the timeline, left, right on the offense for DCS. 1-0 record, 1-1 Southwest. As Lampy trying to kind of split the defenders and not let her get the pass. And she just kind of couldn't make it through that time and got called for the whistle.
That's her third team foul on the Rough Riders, so it stays with the DCS Tigers here near sideline.
Still 16-9, tapped out, and it was Escobar. Did she step out of bounds? Yep, she did.
She did. Yep.
It got tapped off the inbounds, and then she followed to get the ball and then stepped out of bounds. 16-9, still at the halfway point, quarter number 2.
Sound like a broken record. Rich.
I know. I know it. Van Pelt, Lampy has it. 3-ball, left side's going to be off the mark. Rebound, backside, DCS. Tigers the other way with Schneider. A little crossover dribble, little spin move. Nice job, Lampy. Helped defense, almost got a steal. Picked back up DCS and then throwing the ball away. Schneider was on her backside to kick it out, get out of the lane, and threw it away.
Yeah, just nowhere to go with it, and another turnover, and back to Southwest.
Coach Schaub is just really shuffling players in and out really quickly, as it was Yurkowski checking back in. Spargo's going to check back in as well.
Trying to keep everybody as fresh as possible.
You got 3 games this week. Get a couple of days off and get back on Friday, Saturday. Still 16-9 Rough Riders in the second. Annika Nelms baseline 3 is going to be on the way and nailed it.
Oh, she had the green light there. Nelms with that 3-pointer.
Double-digit lead for the first time, I do believe. 19-9 for Southwest in this second quarter. Yurkowski has it, that dominant inside. Spargo got it knocked away from Nelson behind, but Yurkowski got it right back. Tigers in the half court. Escobar has it, left side, uses a screen, goes past a couple of white shirts, missed the shot. Rebound by Shaq, nowhere to go. Now Spargo. Top of the circle, now to Escobar. Bailey has it. They run a little weave out front now to Shaq. Escobar now, 2:46 left as DCS being patient in this half-court set. Shaq nowhere to go. Now top of the circle, Bailey. We keep this going. We're going to make up time, and we're going to be back on track for the last game, that's for sure. Escobar 3, top of the circle, trying to bank it. Almost did. Rebound by Van Pelt. Had it, lost it. And out of bounds off Southwest last.
Good pressure there by the Tigers as Atlee Nelms will check back in lineup for Coach Heng and the Rough Riders, and Alyssa Snyder back in for DCS.
Tiger basketball underneath. Yurkowski off the inbounds. 19-9. Rough Riders that lead. Tip pass by Lampy. Can she run it down? Nope, she got to run it down. Give it a good shot, though. And goes clear. Gosh, dang me in my camera. And goes out of bounds. Since one thing is,
wouldn't expect it to go all the way over here.
So. Yeah, exactly. DCS will get it back with 2:24 left. Lutz will check back in for the Tigers.
Well, pressure here by the Rough Riders.
A little 2-2-1, full court pressure applied. Yurkowski trying to get some traps to the wings a little bit. Escobar has it across the timeline. Lutz in a high pass, goes out of bounds. Goes back to Southwest. Too high of a pass that time.
Tigers yet to score in this quarter, Rich.
Well, Southwest really hasn't scored that much.
They've only got 5.
5-0 in the quarter. And
Yeah.
we're at 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Yep.
Baseline Nelms on the spin move. Annika Nelms bounce past Atlee Nelms. Back in the ball game. Now Annika Nelms tries a 3 and going to be walked first.
Yeah, took a little hop step as she was getting ready to shoot the 3-pointer and called for the travel.
Tigers get it back on the side. We're under 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Escobar has it for DCS. High pass to Lutz again, and they sailed over her head and goes out of bounds. Another turnover.
Turnover number 8 on the Tigers here in this first half. As that's a Bailey back in lineup for the Tigers. Coach Arterburn over there, Rich?
It is. He and Coach Freeland talking a little bit. Minute 44 left, Rough Riders half court.
Oh,
and Lampy did. Yeah, she was deciding, should I throw it to my wing and put the hand on the ball and going to be a turnover.
Yep, good catch by the officials.
Yurkowski back to take it out of bounds. Schneider now. 19-9 Southwest in the second. Schneider inside. Little spin move. Free throw line. Yurkowski. Schneider right side. Little ball fake. Step back 3. Baseline's going to be off the mark. Backside rebound. Lutz in the backside. Putbacks on the way. Good.
Lady Lutz, nice position over there. Just went right to her, and she had an easy layup. And the Tigers on the board here in the second quarter.
And really just trailing by 8. You know, you think they're getting blown out of this gym in the second, but Southwest has not been able to get any offense consistency at all. Tipped out of bounds, goes back to Southwest on the side, right near that DCS bench. Lampy off the inbounds. Minute 8 left. Van Pelt has it on a wing left side. Now it's Annika Nelms on the move. Baseline now, Truxa, baseline jumpers will be on the way and good. Peyton Truxa makes it a 10-point game in 21-11.
Great passing there. Truxa wide open here, a little 16-foot jump shot. She nailed it.
Tigers break the pressure, 47 seconds left. Lutz has it now, Schneider. Schneider steps in, free throw line, jumpers on the way and rolled in. Got a nice little bounce there in 21-13.
Schneider with 7 points, back to an 8-point lead now for the Rough Riders.
Lampy across the timeline, right to left in the offense. Van Pelt. Nelm sets out 3. Is going to be on the way and bank it.
The bank's open, Rich.
I don't know if she called that or not. 24-13.
Doesn't matter, it counts. Second 3 of the night, Rich.
14 seconds left.
She thinks she's a guard now or something, huh?
Yurkowski has it on the wing. Baseline now. It's Kennedy Bailey. Jumper's going to be short. Loose ball picked up by Spargo. Put back, missed it, and drew the foul.
Just 3.3 seconds. And that foul called as Spargo will head the line for 2 shots. And it's on Annika Nelms.
4th team foul against the Rough Riders in the quarter. Tigers do not have a foul on the board. Free throws on the way and missed by Spargo.
Mr. Hengen might talk to the officials. Hey, what's going on here?
Subs checking back in for Coach Schaub. Southwest will have 3 seconds to do anything with this if on a made or missed free throw. Sandbank was open on the free throw, 24-14. And bounce pass Van Pelt. Lampy at midcourt. Got a shot. Chance, it's going to be short. Hey, that's a pretty good setup that time via the pass. It's halftime, 24-14. Southwest with a 10-point lead. Back to talk about its stats, comments from Mark after the break on 103.9 The Hawk. Back here to the Graph Event Center. Lowe's kind of it's not bad, I guess. 24-14. Southwest leads at the half. 24-14. Mark, first half stats.
For the Southwest Rough Riders, led by Kyron Elms with 8 points, Anakin Elms with 6 points on 2 3-pointers, Atlee Elms with 4, Bryn Lampy with 4, and Peyton Tresca with 2. For the Rough Riders, 14 in the first quarter, 10 in the second quarter. They did not attempt a free throw for the first half of play. For the Tigers, Alyssa Snyder with 7 points, Lainey Lutz with 3, Clara Spargo with 3, and Kimberly Escobar with 1 for the Tigers. They shot 8 free throws, made 3 of them in the first half, 9 in the first quarter, 5 in the second for their 14 in the first half of play. Again, halftime score, girls matchup, Southwest 24 and DCS 14.
I know, folks. I didn't turn my camera a couple of times. I got 1,000 text messages. Thank you very much.
Other halftime score in the senior high gym, Med Valley 24, Arapahoe 14. I'm going to run through all the scores, Rich, if that's
Go ahead.
all right.
Yep.
In the girls division, Decatur Community 31, Juanita Palisade 22, and then Maywood Hayes Center 43, Hitchcock County 27. On the boys' side of things, it was Maywood Hayes Center over Decatur Community 68-47, and Hitchcock County over Southwest 48-42. That's all the first round games here in the Cattle Trail Invitational Tournament.
You just mentioned that last, with the Arapahoe or Med Valley coming back.
Yeah, 24-17 in that one.
How about that one? You bet. Well, we got a whole half to go. Let's take a break here from some of our great sponsors. Mark and I back in just a bit. You're listening to the Cattle Trail Tournament here on 103.9 The Hawk and the Kicks 96.1 YouTube channel. Richard Mark back here at the Graf Event Center. Final, we heard Southern Valley 51-23 over Cambridge in that first game. I think that was at Cambridge tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
It was. Yep.
So the boys match up, but wow, Southern Valley, boy, everybody back. They are.
And he got Anna Bose on her team. That always helps.
Ann Bose, Tori Bose,
Yeah.
Addie Hunt, that Bricklin Hammond back once again. They've got a great team, and I don't think anybody would argue with anybody about them being the favorite, even through 2 or 3 games of the season. Yeah, they're the team to beat.
Yep, and they're a pack for sure. So Southwest up by 10 here at halftime, 24-14 over DCS. Still anybody's ball game, Rich.
Really
Southwest has been in control, but got to go within 5 or 6 a couple times. So see what the Rough Riders what adjustments they made and what DCS can do here in the second half as well.
All right, lineup right now for DCS: Spargo, Bailey, Yurkowski, Schneider, Lutz, your 5 in there. Southwest, Van Pelt, Lampe, Gallegos, Nelms, and Nelms to start the second half. And it'll be DCS in early 2-3 zone. Gallegos has the top of the circle. Left side now to Kieran Elms. Skip pass cross court to Lampe, trying to drive baseline. Off balance, tough shot, missed it. Backside rebound by Lutz. Here comes Schneider the other way for DCS. It's a 10-point game. Spargo has it baseline. Now Schneider. Top of the circle now, Yurkowski. Now Schneider has it. Baseline down to Spargo. On the move, quickly draws 3 defenders. Far side Lutz. Here's where a shot clock would really come into play. Yurkowski on the move. Nowhere to go now, Schneider. Top of the circle. Open jumper. Kennedy Bailey's on the way. Missed it. Rebound, Yurkowski. Putback's on the way. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Kieran Elms for Southwest.
Got a nice box out there, and Rough Riders do a nice job rebounding. One and done there for the Tigers.
24-14 early on. Third quarter. Bounce pass Lampe on the low block. She and Spargo get tied up. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes back to Dundy County-Stratton.
This is kind of the scoring drought we had was that early in the second quarter. It seems like we're 16-9 for forever, it seemed like. So
exactly.
Kind of starting that way here in the third.
Schneider across the timeline, right to left in the offense. Out front, Yurkowski almost took off too soon without the basketball. Schneider splits the defense. Layups on the way. Strong move by Alicia Schneider. Makes it a 24-16 game.
She's got 9, and, man, she is fearless going to the hoop all night long, and a great take there by her.
Lampe has the Gallegos right side. Nelms coming through the paint. Some contact, and lost her balance. Here comes DCS the other way. Schneider on the move. Kick out of Lutz. Jumper's on the way. Too strong. Rebound Spargo. Backside rebounds on the way. Rolls off. Rebound by Nelms. DCS with a couple of chances that time. Here comes Southwest the other way. I'm shocked that Southwest just is not attacking that 2-3 right from the get-go. Baseline jumpers on the way and missed, and it'll be Kieran Elms at the free throw line for a 2-shot fail. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the Southwest guards, if you're watching, we're watching, they are not getting any attention as soon as they are coming across the timeline. And you got to, if you have a guard that's not looking the eyeball in the face, you might want to take it to the bucket and try to draw some attention. 25-16, the made free throw.
First free throw attempt of the game there for the Rough Riders, Rich.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the case when you see teams don't attack.
That's a good point.
You're not going to go to the line if you don't attack the defenses. 25-16, second free throw's on the way, and this one rolls in. 10-point game again.
Nelms now with 10 points in the game, Rich.
Almost half the points.
Yep.
Escobar has it out front. Now Schneider on the move. Kicks out. Baseline jumpers on the way, and that's just DCS. With Shaq hitting a shot, that's what you're talking about there.
Yep.
Dribble, dish off, open jumpers. 26-18. Adley Nelms free throw line. Ooh, a runner inside the lane's on the way and good.
Nice
Gosh,
take.
what NBA person does she just remind me of on that one?
She's got 6. Nice game for her.
Back to it. But she attacked it. She attacked it that time against the defender. 28-18. Long jumper by Lutz on the way. Baseline and DCS starting to heat up a little bit with some jumpers. That's a 10-point game again.
Lutz with 5.
Excuse me, 8-point game.
Yep.
I missed a couple of points. My apologies. Timeout.
Coach Hingen.
Southwest 28-20, just under the 5-minute mark. We're back to the Graph Event Center shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Back at the Graph Event Center, game 3 of 4, the Cattle Trail first day here on 103.9 The Hawk. We got games with the high school gym as well. Keeping an eye on that, what is it, Arapahoe Med Valley girls game, sorry.
Yep.
And that one. And Arapahoe, or Med Valley had the lead at halftime, right?
Yep, up by 7.
Southwest has had that lead cut down to 8, 28-20 and under the 5-minute mark. Here in quarter number 3, Van Pelt has a baseline now, Lampy. Going to step in. Jumper baseline is going to be on the way and good. Nobody covered. It's going to be a 2-point shot. And it's back to a 10-point game.
Lampy was 6 now. Yeah, they left her open. She just took a nice dribble and knocked down the nice jump shot.
Actually, there's nobody in front of her. She probably could have taken a few more dribbles and been even closer.
A lot better shooting here in the second half for both teams.
Exactly. So. Bailey has it. Run that weave out front. Now Schneider. Now Bailey. Bailey try to find a seam inside. On the move is Escobar. Block shot by Annika Nelms. And goes back to DCS underneath.
Nice job, Annika coming over there, getting a big hand up in the air and swatting that ball out of the bounds.
30-20, Southwest by 10. Third quarter, just about the halfway point. Inbounds pass Schneider. Out front is Shack. Escobar baseline, little runner, left-handed shots on the way, rolls off. Rebound by Van Pelt.
Good take there, but couldn't get to go down, and Rough Rider basketball.
Lampy nice on the move, little jumper inside the lane. Nice job, tacked it that time, and little 7-footers on the way and good. It's 32-20.
Senior said, I'm going to take over here. Back-to-back buckets for her. Good for Bryn.
12-point game. On the move was Bailey. Kicks off to Shack. Out front, Escobar.
Snyder said, I'll take the 3.
Long threes on the way, nailed it.
Behind the college 3-point line, Snyder with 12 in the contest. Back to an 8-point game.
A little distance there.
Or 9, excuse me. So
32-23. Tip pass recovered by Lampy out front. Now it's Nelms. On the move. And off balance jumper. Not sure if that was going to be a pass or a shot. And rebounded by DCS. Schneider the other way for the Tigers. On the move, little Euro step. Inside, runners on the way and good. 7-point game mark.
Yeah, they're getting right back in it. 3 minutes to go in the third. Referee's got to be careful here.
32-25. Lampy takes a baseline out of Annika Nelms. 3 ball's going to be on the way and good.
Her third 3, Rich. She is hitting some outside shots. Big bucket there for Southwest.
Back to a 10-point game, 35-25. Schneider has it out front. On the move now to Kennedy Bailey. Jumpers on the way, missed it. Rebound by Nelms. One and done that time for the DCS offense. Lampy the other way. Takes a baseline to Truxa. Nelms, they post up Karen Nelms, and it's going to be foul behind. That time the foul is going to be called against Emily Shack. That'll be team foul number 2 against the Tigers in the quarter. Subs ready to check in for both teams. Atlee Nelms, Asia Gallegos will check in for Southwest. Spargo and Yurkowski will check back in for the Tigers. Any update from the across the way of the high school?
I don't have anything yet.
Inbounds pass by Lampy. Baseline runner is Nelms, and they're going to call as she just out of bounds. Well, it was lost her balance. I don't know if she's trying to go baseline, but ran out of room, and it's going to go back to DCS.
You know, Rough Riders have been in control, but it just doesn't seem like they've been able to quite pull away. Tigers keep making buckets and keep it very interesting here late in this third quarter.
Hanging around, exactly right. Schneider has it right side. On the move, baseline out of Spargo. On the skip pass, Escobar. Schneider has a 2-minute mark here. Quick for third quarter, 10-point game, 35-25 Southwest. Nice job. Nelms got a hand in the passing lane. It was looking at, almost timed it pretty nicely to get a steal and knocked out of bounds. Inbounds pass. Schneider up top. Spargo takes a baseline. Haven't heard from her in a while. High post Shack inside of Spargo. Kick out to Schneider. 3 balls going to be on the way and short. And tipped around and recovered by Annika Nelms. And here comes Southwest with a chance to add to this lead. It's 10-point game, 35-25 right now.
Nice job by Nelms keeping the ball high and until she get it to her teammate.
Lampy has it on the skip pass cross court to Annika Nelms. Bounce pass to Gallegos. Low block, turn around, lost the handle, picked up by DCS. Schneider the other way.
We got to stop her, or otherwise she's going to keep on going.
Yep, kind of weaves her way through. Didn't have a shot. Now Spargo. Baseline Yurkowski. Baseline jumpers on the way. Missed it. Rebound by Atlee Nelms. Yeah, it's a grand total of 2 fouls called in this third quarter.
Yeah.
Gallegos has it. Left side. Tries to sit top of the circle. Now Gallegos. Nelms on the low block. Jumpers on the way, and it's going to be a foul against, look like Spargo, I think, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul for Atlee Nelms.
Yeah, she brought the arm down. She's trying to get the block, and that's an easy call. And as you said, Atlee Nelms at the line for 2 for the Rough Riders. Just their second free throw attempts of the game.
41 seconds left. Free throw's going to be on the way and good. 36-25.
Good news, the Rough Riders are 100% from the line. Rich 3 or 3.
Van Pelt back in for Southwest. Kennedy Bailey back in for Dundy County-Stratton. Free throw's going to be on the way, and this one rolls in as well. 12-point game again. Full court pressure applied by Southwest. Yurkowski backcourt. Across the timeline now. High pass now, Escobars. See if Dundy County-Stratton plays for a final shot here to end the quarter. 12-point game. Yurkowski has it right side corner. Kennedy Bailey. Now Escobar. Out front, now it's Yurkowski. Almost took off and didn't put the ball on the floor. Bailey, now Yurkowski. Down to 14 seconds left in the quarter. Shack baseline. Skip pass cross court to Spargo. 6 seconds with 5. Cut in the lane. Jumpers on the way too strong. Tipped out. Recovered by Gallegos. 1 second left, and she won't get a shot up. After 3, Southwest with a 12-point lead, 37-25. The fourth quarter coming up shortly on 103.9 The Hawk. Richard Mark back here at the Graf Event Center. One more quarter to go. 37-25 Southwest with a 12-point lead, and still anybody's ballgame, Mark, still.
Yeah, Rough Riders just kind of kept DCS at bay, but still, as you said, anybody's ballgame here as we start the fourth quarter.
Van Pelt has it left side now to Gallegos, along with Nelms, and Trucks get the 5 in there. Bailey with Yurkowski, as Bailey almost had a steal. Trucks still looking inside, and Nelms on the low block. Here Nelms, little jump hooks on the way, good count it, chance at a 3-point play.
Great passing and a nice strong move there by Nelms to get the hoop and the harm for the Southwest Rough Riders.
39-25, 14-point game. One more game after we're done. Dundy County-Stratton boys and Juanita Palisade, and new coach Clark Benny for the Broncos. Oh boy, Kira Nelms going to never hear the end of that one. Air ball and a free throw.
She's kind of holds her mouth like, oops, I can't believe I did that.
39-25. Inbounds pass against full court pressure, and Wetruska probably should have let that go. And she touched it before when she had to go out, went out of bounds. She would let it go. It went in Southwest ball.
Yep.
And now we got a foul going to be called against Southwest.
Lagos a little aggressive there on that play, but whistled for the personal. That's her third, just the first team foul in Southwest.
39-25 off the inbounds. Bailey has it for DCS in the half court.
I think largest lead of the game here for the Rough Riders.
It is. Yep.
Tigers trying to get out. I think moved her foot, and that's a travel. And ball goes back to the Rough Riders.
Van Pelt kind of gambled there, went for the steal. Might have a little distraction there and helped with the walk.
Kind of crucial point in this game, Rich. It feels like if the Rough Riders get a couple more buckets, they were going to really take control. If DCS conversely can get some stops and get some buckets, they're right back in it.
Gallegos has it for Southwest on a 14-point Rough Rider lead, 39-25 in the fourth. Gallegos pass knocked away. They look inside for Karen Elms. Jumper inside the lane's on the way and good.
Nice pass there, Elms, and just nice move going back into the middle, getting that to go down, and now a 16-point lead for Southwest.
41-25 with a minute gone in the fourth quarter. Swing out of Schneider left side. Out front out of Kennedy Bailey. Just about picked by Van Pelt. Timeout, Coach Matt Schaub wants to talk about it. 41-25, going to be a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute next. We're back in 30 seconds next on 103.9 The Hawk. Richard Mark back here on first day of the Cattle Trail, 41-25. Those stats, we didn't have a chance to get the stats for the first three quarters.
Yep, for the Tigers, Clara Spargo with 3, Escobar with 1, Shack with 2, Alicia Snyder leading the way with 14 points, and Lutz with 5. For the Rough Riders, Karen Elms with 14 points, Allie Nelms with 8, Annika Nelms with 9, and also Lampy with 8, and Atreska with 2 for the Rough Riders. Again, up 41-25 with just 6:46 to go in the game. Good timeout there by Coach Schaub, but things starting to get away from him a little bit here. They've got to make something happen, otherwise Rough Riders are going to roll to a big win.
Murkowski has the top of the circle against the 1-2-2 Southwest zone. Out front, Lutz having some issues against Annika Nelms. Now they lob it inside to Nelms to Spargo, and you got to throw it pretty dang high to lob it over there as Lampy splits the defense, lost the handle. Ooh. Collision picked up by Karen Elms to the bucket, and the foul's going to be called against Dundy County-Stratton's going to be on the floor, and team foul number 2 against DCS in the quarter.
Scoring update over in the high school, Rich. Girls game after 3, Med Valley 34, Arapahoe 26.
That's still an 8-point game, anybody's game. Coach Bannum got his voice back after he had a cold last week. Heard about that, and I think he can talk a little bit better or yell a little bit better. 41-25. Jumper by Annika Nelms on the way, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Nobody's going to get it, and goes back to Dundy County-Stratton.
Mr. Retley saving the day over there as they run into the stands. So.
Athletic director over at Dundy County-Stratton does a great job.
Yep.
Escobar the other way for DCS. Out front, Yurkowski. Tigers in the half court against the 1-2-2 zone. Schneider on the move. Lutz, baseline jumper, missed it. Rebound, Gallegos. Nope, lost it. Loose ball, you have a jump ball, and possession arrow going back to DCS.
Yeah, good hustle there by Gallegos and Lutz trying to get that rebound and tie up. Possession arrow goes to the Tigers.
Schneider off the inbounds here shortly. Finds Lutz against traffic. 5:48 left in the fourth quarter. Southwest opened up a 16-point lead, 41-25. Escobar, baseline, Yurkowski. High arcer, missed it. Rebound by Atlee Nelms. And then got it going, got to stop and look for a guard, and out of control a little bit, and going to be called for the walk.
Yeah, right at edge. Just couldn't quite gather herself to stabilize herself, I should say, before she could make the pass.
Inbounds pass by Schneider. Underneath, the lob to Spargo on the cut. Jumper inside the lane, off the glass, and good.
Nice job in the out-of-bounds play. Getting Spargo cutting in the lane. Back to a 14-point lead here for the Rough Riders.
I got to change my quarter again. I forgot to change the quarter.
And ball knocked out of bounds. You can go ahead, Rich, and stays with the Rough Riders.
And I got it. Fourth quarter. 5:21 left. 14-point game, 41-27. I see Coach Gehring for Oberlin watching this game. His girls will play the winner of this one.
A little scouting
right?
in here. Yep.
That is right.
Yep.
On the jumper as Karen Elms on the inside. And, boy, she has had her way in this second half inside, hadn't she?
And she has 6 points, Rich, all in the fourth quarter here for the Rough Riders leading the way.
Spargo on the low block. Good help defense by Karen Elms. Going to call a jump ball situation, and possession arrow back to Southwest.
Nice defensive play there.
43-27. As DCS still with the full court pressure, tipped away, and Gallegos comes out with it. Races up court. Nelms, the runner. Boy, she's liking that running shots tonight, and it goes in 45-27.
Yeah, nice play by her. Back to our largest lead for the night for Southwest at 45-27. That might be a travel, and it is indeed another turnover on the Tigers.
Things really snowballing here against DCS here in this fourth quarter, hasn't it?
Yep. Our Rough Riders outscoring them 8-2. And just kind of feel like they're taking control of this game as Tigers have been turning over several possessions in a row.
45-27. There's a 10-point game and a half, and it can be a 20-point game with a bucket right here. Gallegos has it up top, pressured by Kennedy Bailey. Now it's Allie Nelms. Jumper free throw line's on the way, nailed it. 47-27.
It's like nobody's going to cover me. I'll knock down the jumper. She's got 12, Rich, so a good scoring night for her.
Schneider weaves away through traffic, dumps it off for Spargo, knocked out of bounds. So once again, off of Southwest, and Coach Schaub not happy, thought he had a foul there, and he might have had a beef.
Yeah, probably did, but nothing called. But it does stay with DCS as looks like Van Pelt going to check in, but not before the inbounds play.
Out front now to Escobar. Swinging out of Schneider. Steps like it's a screen. Three is going to be on the way and short, and goes out of bounds. Back to Southwest. Van Pelt will check back in. And Gallegos will sit.
A little pressure here by the Tigers, trying to get some steals and easy buckets, but it's been tough sledding against the Southwest squad.
Inbounds pass. Annika Nelms takes it across the timeline. Takes it coast to coast. Layups on the way and good. I think not older sister, but twin sister kind of provide a little screen there.
Yeah. Nobody got in front of her, so she just kept on going, which that's what you're supposed to do.
I couldn't tell you who's older. To be honest with you, I have no idea. 49-27, and DCS another turnover, and Coach Schaub has had enough, calls a timeout. 49-27, some more great sponsors helping us out our coverage of the Cattle Trail Tournament.
Appreciate Adams Bank and Trust of Indianola, Bud's Tire Repair, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, also Community Hospital McCook, Decatur Health, Deviney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Happy Seed Store, Herman Jones Funeral Home, Kretzinger Construction, Landmark Implement, Lord's, Mark's Pharmacy, McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, M&B Bank, NC Plus, Corporate Seeds, Norder Supply, Quality Urgent Care, Runza, Sandhill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grow Yard, Southwest Public Power, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, Valley Farm Industries, Walgreens Supermarket, Juanita Care and Therapy Center, and Juanita Crossroads. Appreciate all of our great sponsors of Cattle Trail basketball coverage here today and all week on 103.9 The Hawk.
We've got one more game tonight, and then on Friday, Mark's here for the 4-game marathon again. All 4 semifinals in the girls and boys bracket. And then we'll have a couple of more games coming up on Saturday, the final day. I know I think Sam's going to be over at the high school gym with some coverage as well. And then I'll be down in Goodland for 3 straight days. And the Bison and the topside basketball tournament. First time, well, I guess I went there for one game 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. Otherwise, I went down the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So, yep.
You're going to be missing those rolls down there.
Yeah, oh, good stuff down there.
The old caramel rolls there in the hospitality room there. Off the inbound, stepped out of bounds off Escobar. And they're going to give it back to Southwest.
Tigers still trying to get some pressure, full court pressure.
49-27 with 3:50 left.
Tigers, Rich, just with 2 points here in this fourth quarter, really kind of stymied their momentum here against this Rough Rider team.
Van Pelt races across the timeline. Left-handed dribble. Looking inside for Nelms on the good post up inside. Jumper inside, missed and drew the foul.
Good entry pass to her, and using her size, just went up hard with the shot and able to draw the foul.
49-27. Second team foul against the Tigers in the quarter. Kieran Nelms to the free throw line for a 2-shot foul. Has led Southwest in scoring the first couple of games and is going to lead him tonight as well.
Yep, she's had some nice games here for the Southwest squad. I'm sure Coach Hingan would love to see that continue throughout the season.
Free throws on the way and good. 51-27 leads back to 14.
Or 16.
6. Is it 51-27?
Oh, it'd be 24. Yeah, we're both wrong.
What did I say? Did I say 6 to 14?
You said 14-point lead. I said 16. It's
what
21.
What am I talking
yeah.
about? Oh, my gosh. It's been a long day already. Out front now. Yeah, 24-point lead, Sarge. 51-27. Timeout. Coach Schaub's going to burn in. He's got 2 left, so he's got to burn them while he can. Take a quick break. Back to the Graf Event Center coming up shortly. 103.9 The Hawk. We're back here to the Graf Event Center. Mr. Pankin was one of the referees looking up to him. He said, come on, let's go. And he shrugged his shoulders. Come on. We got another game tonight. Come on. It's 8 o'clock. I got 30 minutes till I'm in bed. Come on. On the low block, Lutz, and the foul's going to be called against Kieran Elms. And, you know, that's not going to help us out, Mr. Pankin, if you keep calling fouls and stopping the clock. It's just going to be the second team foul against Southwest in the quarter.
That's Nelm's second personal as well.
51-27.
As we discussed earlier, a 24-point lead here for Southwest.
Yes, 24-point lead. Runner inside the lanes missed it. Spargo on the putback. Did she walk first?
Yeah.
She just didn't have really control of it, but she went up with it, apparently with enough of it, and they called a walk. Bella Stritt back in the lineup for Southwest. Coaching and getting another player in. And it's going to be Van Pelt for the walking violation out front.
Pretty nice crowd here for these games, Rich.
Yep.
These later games.
We're going to see some really good crowds in the semifinals on Friday. That's for
yeah.
Sure. On the low block, nice shot post defense by Kieran Elms and steal, and here comes Southwest the other way.
Trying to remember how old this event center is, but man, it's just what a great facility here for Southwest Nebraska to have tournaments like this.
Certainly is. And a wide pass goes back to DCS. Pretty good catch by a certain Southwest coach there on the sidelines.
Yeah, it was. She's got quick reflexes.
I think she does. Maybe not as quick as they were 20 years ago, but you did not hear that from me.
No.
Long threes on the way. Going to be an air ball saved by Spargo. And now it's Lutz with 2:24 left in the fourth quarter. Schneider on the move, trying to weave her way through traffic. That's tough with a lot of hands in there. Lead pass down to Annika Nelms, trying to get Escobar away. And here's Stritt. Out front now to Van Pelt. Nelms trying to go baseline. It's going to be a hand check going to be called against Spargo, and that'll be team foul number 4 against DCS in the second half.
In the fourth quarter, and also it's her fourth personal, excuse me.
Yurkowski's going to check back in.
Mr. Haney, hey.
2:06 left here in the fourth quarter, 51-27.
He was superintendent at DCS for 1 year.
That's
a couple
right.
Years ago.
Oh, if Bob was here, I know what Bob would say. It'd be never mind. We'll save it when Bob gets. He always likes to give Coach Haney a little guff. Long three by Bella Stritt's on the way, missed it. Rebound, tipped around. Yurkowski for DCS comes out with it. Under 2 left in the fourth quarter. On the low block, it's Lutz. Had it, lost it out of bounds. No touch, goes back to Southwest.
Still 51-27. Seems like we've been there quite a little while here.
Kind of surprised we don't see some more players.
Yeah, that's thinking the same thing.
Now we're going to see Southwest get to their bench a little bit. And checking in is Ella Kier will check in the ball game. I think Coach Schaub is looking down his bench as well, get some more players possibly. And bounce pass by Stritz. Tipped out as Van Pelt and Kieran Elms collided near midcourt.
All right, don't see anybody get hurt late in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of important sometimes to get games like this to get other players here because there's no JV games this week.
Right, that's exactly right. Yep.
If you can, give them some playing time. Van Pelt, they post up Kieran Elms, low block, jumper off the glass, missed it. Came back, tried to follow a shot and climb the back, and that will be the third team foul against Southwest.
And I think that's her fourth personal as Coach Schaub, I think, going to get some more of his younger players in. Excuse me, that's just her third. We've got 42, Sage Weiss.
Okay.
And 25, that's Kennedy McCasland. Did I pronounce that right?
Caitlin Adams will check in for Southwest.
Oh.
And Mr. Pankinen started the play, and they're still at substitutions.
And for DCS, number 4, that's Avery Sutton, freshman.
22, Elizabeth Nesseth will check in. Also, Julian Smith will check in. And number 10, Hayden Sitzman will check in for Southwest.
Coaches must have heard us, Rich, to get some of his younger players.
My gosh, yes, indeed. A minute 33 left in this fourth quarter. After we're done, post-game, a little post-game, and we'll get ready for the boys' contest. It'll be starting up just a little bit late. Not too bad, I guess.
Yeah, not too bad.
Long three by Schneider is going to be on the way.